pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Trout is there. Makes the catch. One up, one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Pudge Rodriguez. That one is absolutely belted. Hernandez going back. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. A gigantic blast. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Now this is in the air down the line. Carroll moving under it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Riley Green stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Gets under it and pops it up. Drifts towards it. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Now a chance for Mike Trout. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did. He did it perfect.
That's the third out. Inning over. Top of the second, stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Burger. Johnson back to work. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that baby's gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's 3-0. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Harper. He'll do it himself. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Barry Larkin digs in now. And there's a foul ball. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. Out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. The Crusaders in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. And quickly one away in the second. And now Chipper Jones. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And first offering is fouled off. Right. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Here's Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That's a laser base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So a man aboard. Here's Harper now. That one laced to center and a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. With the tying run at the plate, bottom half of inning number 2. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that ends the inning. And we're back. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one down. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Doubled in his first AB. That's to third. Henderson in plenty of time to first. That takes care of Rodriguez. So 2 down now, and here is Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
2 outs. On the ground. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
Yasmani Grandal.
And the pitch. Fastball for a strike. And ball 1. Next offering way off the plate. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
That'll do, Big. That'll do.
A massive home run. It's 3-2. And now batting Mike Trout. First time up was a pop out. At Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. That was blasted to the moon. It's 3-3. This is Corbin Carroll.
Now pitching, Drew Palmer.
Out to short, Larkin. Zips it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team, trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Fouled off. He was late. Way outside. And to count 1-2. And delivers outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
All tied up here in the last half of the third. Swing and a high drive. That one way back there on its way.
That'll do,
gone.
That'll
so I
do.
got that going for me, which is nice. He powers that one out of here. And they walk it off. Here's Mike Trout. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor on to first. One out in the top of the first. This is Corbin Carroll.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Ball, that's out.
And that's outside. And that is ball one. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out. And now, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it.
Oh, that got him.
Oh, he's only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
On the ground. They take the force out, and that is that. Bottom of the first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, Ronald Acuna
The pitch.
Jr.
Ripped on a line. And Acuna retired. And there's one down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Mickey Mantle. A switch hitter batting right.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. And a good eye there.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Tosses to first. And we're back. Now it's the power speed combo. Ketel Marte. Swing and a high drive. That one way back there. On its way. Gone.
That'll do,
so I
big.
got that
That'll
going
do.
for me, which is nice. A gigantic blast. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Bryce Harper to the plate. To the right side. Marte throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. And Hernandez is out. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Up the middle. Fires over to first. And that. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Ken Griffey Jr.
Pinch hitting. J.D. Martinez.
As the lefty gets to work. That one's in there. 0-1. That's a little bit low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite.
Nice try, Ramon.
So he blasts one out the other way. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. This one in the air, center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. In half up to hit.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And another ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moves towards it. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing.
Now,
Justin Lawrence will take over here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Hard liner. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the batting order turns over. Here's Trout. Grounded out his first time.
now pitching. Jordan Romano.
And the pitch. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up the middle, and that one handled. On to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to short, Lindor. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And here it comes. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside low.
1
down
ball,
1 and
2
2.
strikes.
Righty delivers. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. Hernandez quickly throws it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second. So the lineup flips over, and now the right. So they turn to their closer, Jake Brentz. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now running at second base.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
That's ripped into the outfield. Trout makes the grab on the run. Story on his way home. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Tag out at third, and that's a double play. So it's their last chance in this one, and now it's going to be Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
That's
just
a ball.
missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Brentz is just 1 strike away. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And there it is.
Pretty fun little 3-inning game today. Got some runs on the board, stayed close all the way through. Really nice day at the yard.
And your final score here today, 2-1.